I am wearing my Millennium Falcon. Is it Falcon or Falcon?
Falcon.
It's Falcon.
Yeah.
Is it just because that's how Harrison Ford says it? He says the Falcon. He says that in the movies.
Oh, I don't know.
See what?
Maybe it's an accent thing.
Maybe it is. I feel like every time I say it, I always feel like I'm saying it wrong.
Welcome to our show, where we will be assuming a Star Wars theme. Yes? Star Wars. Star Wars.
We're doing one of the fan requested episodes. We're starting with Star Wars trivia. Did you know that there are 100 or over 100 trivia questions in this box?
I did not.
It includes 20 character cards. I mean, do you think you know Star Wars? I don't know if I know Star Wars that well. I claim to. I mean, I've seen all the movies, I've watched all the shows. I feel like for general questions, I could probably hang with, most fans. But when it comes to, like, the real, like, die-hard fan questions, I don't think I'm good there. Only because I haven't really, like, watched them all enough to know every scene, every line, every little bit of lore. I mean, I know all the basics. I feel like everybody knows all the basics.
I think it also depends on what age you started watching too, because I started watching when I was little, like 3 maybe, maximum.
3? Really?
Yeah. The original trilogy, obviously, because that's all that was out when I was 3.
Yeah.
I've just aged myself. But I think that I watched most of the Star Wars films as a kid. Like the original trilogy I watched as a kid, and the prequels I watched as a kid, and I felt like there were a lot of things I didn't pick up on. Whereas I think people who are like maybe a generation above us, like maybe like Gen X, maybe some people from the Boomer generation who watched were like teens or young adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that maybe they retained more of that information and had more opportunities to watch as an adult, because like you and I can quote, we talk about it all the time, like movies and TV shows that we've seen as like teens or young adults, but like a lot of things that we saw as kids we'll rewatch and be like, I don't remember that at all, but like how cool,
That's true. And I feel like there's also something to that, because the original trilogy had like some really excellent lines, but I don't feel like it's extremely quotable. Like, do or do not, there is no try. No, I am your father. Lines like that, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Mm-hmm. Like, they're not like, like memeable lines. Like, they're like solid. Like, they're like historical, intense, like lines from these movies that people can quote, but I feel like the movies now have like more lines that people kind of just throw around all the time that you hear,
Yeah.
Especially the prequels is extremely quotable and memeable. But I feel like even the sequel trilogy has, moments like that. Like the whole they fly now. Like I hear people say that like all the time. But I don't know. Since the original trilogy came out, there's so much more. There has been so much more Star Wars, and I feel like the people that grew up with the OG trilogy, if they chose to absorb that Star Wars, whatever it was they were given, then like it just contributes to that library, that wealth of knowledge that you have. So then when you play a game like this, and even though it looks like from the box that it really references the prequels or the original trilogy a lot, I feel like, you're adding so much into the, I don't know, like the overall experience, because now you have information from the comics that came out before the prequel trilogy, and the video games, and like all the lore from like the Knights of the Old Republic and stuff like that. Like if they ask questions like that in this game, you're like, of course I know it easily.
Not me.
But No, I'm just saying people that did
Oh,
absorb all
okay.
that, you know? Not just every person. Why?
Not me.
Well,
And we are the ones playing the game.
well, maybe you missed out. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see how well we do. And the game's going to be played like this. We're going to do 10 rounds. We'll each ask each other a question per round.
Okay.
And then in the deck here somewhere, there are character cards. So we play until we each have, or whoever gets 5 character cards first will win.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
I don't think I'm gonna win. I'm just gonna call it right now because
I mean, honestly, I don't think I will either.
well, one of us has to win.
Okay, all right. So I found the character cards, and they're, I forgot how cool these are. They're like little photographs, little close-up photographs of all the characters, but it is across the prequel and original trilogy series, or original trilogies. So there's 2 Padmes, which is interesting. And we got Han Solo, we got Leia up here.
Queen Amidala, so.
True, that's very true.
And is it Natalie Portman in this one, or is it Keira Knightley?
I guess we won't know.
Well, that looks like Keira Knightley.
I guess they're 2 different characters then?
No, it's the same character, but she's,
Queen Amidala and Padme Amidala. So it is the same character.
Yeah.
But this one looks
it's just
like
a different role for her, but she does have her handmaiden take her place, so she's safe.
Yeah, this one looks like Padme from Revenge of the Sith.
Oh,
So,
perhaps.
and then we got Phantom Menace up here. So okay, so this is what we're playing for. We get up to 5, and we win. So.
Okay.
So all right, I'll shuffle.
Oh boy. Are you gonna look at all the questions first?
No, they're all jumbled. So I'm just gonna probably already pre-shuffle.
I don't know. I don't
No?
know about that.
I feel like they just can't. We haven't
Sure.
played this in a while. It came out of the box.
I don't think we played this ever.
We have.
Have we?
Long time ago.
I don't recall.
And again, obviously far away.
Must not have gone well for me, or else I would remember doing well.
I think it was pretty close.
I doubt it.
I remember it being pretty dang close.
I doubt it.
Okay. Well,
But sure.
so would you like to ask a question first, or would you like to be asked a question?
I don't care.
You don't care. All right. So then I'll ask you one first. We'll start with you, and we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna put them in the middle. I haven't looked, so some of them are a little bent, but that's okay. Okay. So feel free to play along at home. I'm going to give 10 seconds.
Okay.
I'll give you 20 seconds to think of and answer the question.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay. What species is also referred to as a snow lizard? Now this one I'll give you a hint. Okay. The clue is in the question. Okay. So snow lizard. Think about all the times we've seen snow in Star Wars and what species could be associated with snow. Well,
we know wampas.
You're close, but there's another one. So it's got to be right on the tip of your tongue.
No.
Really? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is Tauntaun.
Oh, okay.
It's what Luke is riding when he comes across the Wampa.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
You're right.
I'll put that one there.
I told you.
So, I mean, that was the original trilogy question.
Yes, but I qualified my answers by saying that I was not going to get them.
All right.
It's fine.
All right, so this is still round 1, so here we go.
Now, I think it would be fair for us to have multiple choice. I didn't know there were multiple choice. I thought they just gave you an answer.
Mine, I'll show you. This wasn't multiple choice. Oh, okay.
It was multiple choice.
Okay.
And I don't think that should count because that
All
seems very unfair for me to have to just draw an answer out of thin air while I was going to read the multiple choice questions to you.
Oh.
It's fine.
Okay.
No, we'll go on to your turn.
I thought we were just guessing.
Cheating. Okay. All right, well, you can just guess then. Who came out of Lightspeed too close to the Hoth system?
Too close to the Hoth system?
Yep.
Isn't it Vader's ship?
I don't know. It's not a ship, it's a person.
It's a person. Really? Huh. Oh, I don't know.
I wouldn't know this either. Admiral Ozzel.
Who came out of Lightspeed too close to the Hoth system? I mean, I guess he was technically captain of Vader's ship, so that wasn't the answer they were looking for. Okay, so then, okay. I didn't know that we were doing it like that. My bad.
It does make it a lot harder, doesn't it?
No, yeah, it does. I thought it was going to be hard anyway.
Okay.
All right, so what did I say? We were going to do 2 questions per round?
I don't know.
1 question per round?
I don't remember.
5 rounds?
I was not listening.
We'll do that. So, round 2.
Okay.
All right. So we'll read it. I'll do it the right way this time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Give me the easier one. All right. You owe it to me.
Okay.
What?
All right. So, multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay. So this one should be easy.
Okay.
What did Darth Vader tell Admiral Piet did not concern him? A. Uncharted settlements. B. Admiral Ozzel. C. A clear transmission. Or D. Asteroids.
Is it the Admiral?
No.
What was it?
It's asteroids.
Oh.
I mean, these questions are so random. It's like,
Well, that's what I said. You'd have
who was the first person to clean off droid C276 aboard Jabba's barge? It's like,
Well,
who the heck's that? Who cares?
I think it's fair if somebody has watched the movies over and over again for the purpose of seeking out details and remembers every scene, you know? And
Yeah.
If that's the case, then you would do very well with this.
God. May the Force be with us for continuing the rest of this game.
Okay.
All right.
This one should be easier for you, I think.
Okay. Thank you.
To whom did Darth Vader make a point of stressing no disintegrations?
Oh, Boba Fett.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
This is the best
Do
part.
you know what? I don't mind playing games with you, but you know what I do mind?
That's not why I'm making the face.
I know,
I'm making the
but you
face
knew what
because
I
I
was
get to
going to
pick a
say.
card that I want.
It's the face. I do mind the face.
I can't help that.
But
All right, Jango Fett is in here, and he's one of my absolute favorite Star Wars characters. If I keep going, all my favorites are actually in this pile. So I'm gonna.
It's almost like you knew you were going to win, but you're trying to like stifle your excitement.
But I didn't know I'm gonna win.
That you're with another person, so you're like, but like it's so like cheeky, you know? It's
that's where the smile
smug.
happens. Is right here.
So smug.
It's not smug. It was just excitement.
It just feels smug. I'm glad that everybody else can see the face that you make in Mario Kart now.
Oh my God! Here we go with that again. We're not even doing that right now. We're playing this.
All right, go ahead.
So let me pick. Goodness. All right.
Thank goodness.
When Princess Leia was explaining the evacuation plan to rebel pilots in Echo Base, who said 2 fighters against a Star Destroyer? I mean, I don't even know why. I'm not even gonna give you. Because you know what? I'm gonna read the answers.
Okay.
And I don't know, like, unless you really watch the movies and you remember and you're good at this, like, how are you gonna guess this answer? A, Rogue 4. B, Rogue 2. C, Rogue 11. D, Rogue 3. What would you have
I
said?
don't know. 2?
No, 4.
Okay.
So I mean, like,
I would have been wrong.
they're not even named. Okay, I mean, so give you a different one.
Technically named, but okay, go on.
Those are their code names. They're pilot code names. Okay.
No, again? Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Who was the first to volunteer to be on Han Solo's command crew on their mission to Endor? A, Luke Skywalker. B, Chewbacca. C, Princess Leia. D, Lando Calrissian.
Well,
Answer with your heart. What does your heart tell you?
Because you're like, it's the wrong answer.
No.
So I feel like they could be any of them. Princess Leia loves him, you know.
True.
But probably Chewie.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
Here we go. That's why I was just trying to get you to, because you said it. That was the first thing you said, was Chewbacca.
Right. Well.
That's not a good sign.
Do you know anything about Sebulba?
A little bit.
What were the names of Sebulba's twin masseuses?
No. Well, no, I don't know that.
What?
And I remember the scene, too. I remember the scene where they were there, but I don't remember their name. What kind of a question is that? How's that even Star Wars trivia? Who's gonna know that? Like, comment and subscribe if you know that.
These are really hard.
Put it in the comments. What are their names? I'm not gonna even look at the card, because I don't want to be bothered.
I don't know if you're gonna get... Sheltay Retrak worked for which senator? Bail Organa, Gideon Danu, Fang Zar, Sweet Conquerkill? I don't even know some of them.
I know Bail Organa. You know Bail Organa.
Yes.
Is it him?
Yes.
Thank God.
I feel like that was easy just because it's the only
He's the only one that anybody gives a hoot about. Darth Maul. Going with Darth Maul. You didn't get to pick a card. Pick a card.
I didn't win.
You got Chewbacca.
Oh.
For every right answer, you get a card. First one to 5 wins. Boy Palpatine. Mm-hmm. With mid cackle too. Mid Sidious cackle.
It's the energy that I strive to give off, you know?
Oh, okay. You do succeed in that sometimes.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
So nice.
Alright, so I ask you one.
Okay. Here we go. There's literally nothing.
I mean, this isn't fair.
I feel like I've just been cringing throughout this entire video, I'm afraid.
Alright. Well, this might be misleading. I'm gonna say, what's the next one? Oh, well.
In other words, you shouldn't play this game with your wife because then you're
great.
just going to be trying to help her the whole time.
Well, I mean, I feel like it has to be interesting. And if I give you a question that it's like, you're not going to get this, then it's not going to be interesting. I love, some of these I know, but
okay.
I just don't think it's fair.
You're like pulling an Uno deck right now. Like, how many cards do you want to have out at once? This is ridiculous.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna give you this one. I'm gonna put these lower in the bottom since I read them.
Got it.
All right. What Jedi Padawan did Senator Organa, he's back, see gunned down on the Jedi Temple hangar platform? This happens in Revenge of the Sith, and it's very sad. A.
Why are you laughing?
Mixie Pixo. B. Zet Jacusa. C. Pappas Dane. Sorry.
Loud.
Pappas
You
Dane.
yelled that at me.
Because it was like mid cough and I tried to hold it in. Pappas Dane or D. B. Preachin'.
Do you know any of their names?
No.
Okay.
I know
C.
Bail Organa.
I'll see.
Pappas Dane.
Sure.
I wish it was Pappas. It's not Pappas.
Who is it?
It's Zet Jacusa.
Okay.
The only one that sounds like an actual like character's name and not like a Fortnite
Here I
dance.
am trying to give you like easy ones, and you're like, here are some names I can't even pronounce. Do you know which one it is?
I pronounce them pretty well. Be preaching. Do you be preaching? Oh, Star Wars. Oh my God.
This feels very unfair.
You
and
can
I
get-
just wonder what the other ones were that you put back.
They
and
were
that's
both-
the easy one.
They
This
were
game
both.
is 100% rigged.
They were both questions about clone troopers' names that gunned down their individual Jedi during Order 66. You don't even care about the clone troopers, so I don't think you would have known their individual names. Anyway.
When an ARC-17Q's S-foils are set to attack position, how many wings does it have? 4, 8, 6, or 2? So smug.
I'm really trying. I can't hold it in. That's not my fault.
That's why we don't play games.
Oh, Anakin's in here. All right, I'm scooping up Anakin.
Oh boy.
All right. Nice. Nice. I want more, but I know I shouldn't. Oh, okay. This is a good one. This is a good one. You'll definitely get this one.
Okay. Now I'm gonna feel bad if I don't.
Get these out of here. These bent cards. Freaking looking like Doritos. All right. Did you look at the card while I was doing that?
No.
Okay. Ready?
You think I'm a cheater?
No.
My name's not John.
How dare you?
I'm just playing.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
God, please read the card.
What type of craft did Obi-Wan Kenobi fly on his journey to Utapau? Okay. A. ARC-170.
Mhm.
B. Jedi Starfighter. C. V-Wing Starfighter. Or D. Jedi Interceptor.
I feel like it's the ARC one, right? No?
I'm going to give you a second chance at that. And I want you to listen to the question again.
I don't know.
What type of craft did Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, fly on his journey to Utapau? It's definitely not the ARC-170, which is what the troopers fly. So go ahead, take a
I
second
read that
guess.
as 17Q in the last question. I just had my eyes checked.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, man. I think you've already lost it.
Is
B.
this the Jedi Interceptor?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God. All right. Pick a card. Any card.
Okay.
But Jedi's in the name. Took Vader.
Yeah.
You rat.
Suck it. Can you let me pick my card? How many deactivated battle droids can be stored on a Commerce Guild support destroyer? A. Up to 130,000. B. Up to 80,000. C. Up to 40,000. D. Up to 100,000.
What was the first one?
130,000.
I'm going to go with A.
It is in fact C. 40,000.
Really? That's surprisingly little.
I can't believe you didn't know that one.
I took a guess. Alright, I was way off. Here we go.
I'm just kidding. I didn't know that one either. I just feel like it's a power trip for me.
Oh, alright. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready? Ready for this?
Sure.
So, the clue here is to remember previous questions
Great.
that you have asked me.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
How many proton torpedoes does an ARC-170 starfighter carry? Okay. A, 6, B, 20, C, 14, D, 2. Now think about the question.
6.
Good. There you go.
Pat myself on the back. Look at me go.
I'm proud of you. It's a good choice. She chose Padme and Vader and Palpatine, and they're all involved. All right.
Oh, okay. I think you would know both of these.
Okay.
Who called Han Solo a nerf herder?
Princess Leia.
Yes.
Scruffy looking nerf herder. Who's scruffy looking?
You.
Thank you. Choosing Boba Fett. Go with Jango Fett. I'm close, babe.
Okay. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Alright. What did R2-D2 turn on in Princess Leia's chamber in Echo Base? Do you remember where Echo Base is? Because that'll help you.
No.
It's on Hoth.
Got it.
Okay. So A, the environmental control. B, the atmospheric correction unit. C, the fresh air cylinder. Or D, the thermal heater.
You enunciated the fresh air chamber in a really strange way.
I didn't mean to. It's because it's spelled in a strange way.
Oh.
It's A-I-R-E.
Well, it is an ice planet,
Yes.
so fresh air would mean ice.
Okay.
So heat would be good.
How you feeling? What's your answer?
The heat one.
What's the heat one?
D.
Okay, you're correct.
Okay.
It's the thermal heater.
Okay, good.
Okay, who you gonna pick?
What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk is. Check it out.
Check it out. R2-D2. It's like you're building a whole little family over there. You got Vader and R2-D2 and Leia.
Insidious.
Who could be Vader's Force father.
Weird way of thinking of it, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Who used a Merson Munitions GRS-1 snare rifle? Was it Zuckuss, IG-88, 4 Loam, or Dengar?
Can you repeat that?
Who used a Merson Munitions GRS-1 snare rifle?
Snare rifle.
I haven't heard of any of these things. This all sounds like gibberish to me.
Why don't you give me a different question?
Totally honest. Because I think that we're evening things out now.
Oh, so strategy. Oh, so I help you and then you
Did you though?
flip me over like a pancake.
Did you though?
Okay. All right. I don't know who Zuckuss is. Did you say that was a person?
Zuckuss, yeah. IG-88, 4 Lom.
I know
Loam.
4-LOM and I know IG-88 and Dengar. But I'm trying to remember what Dengar uses in Battlefront.
Is that where this is from?
No, but I know he's in it.
Oh.
And one more time, what's the rifle?
Know this. Merson, MERRSONN, munitions, GRS-1 snare rifle.
Snare rifle. Is it Dengar? Who is it? Is it Zuckuss?
Yeah.
Goddamn Zuckuss! Alright. What did the Rebel Alliance use on Hoth to allow its transports to get past the Imperial blockade? Cloaking devices. A. Cloaking devices. B. A plasma cannon. C. An ion cannon. D. A planetary turbo laser.
It's not that one. Now, I do remember this battle. I do seem to remember cloaking devices, digital ones.
Why did you just become British?
I don't know. It just comes to me sometimes. But they also were firing things. But the AT-ATs were firing things. I'm gonna say cloaking devices.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not right.
What is it?
It's an ion cannon.
Oh, fudge.
A plasma cannon would have also been acceptable, considering they were firing things.
I just say they were firing things. Okay.
I know, that's why I would have given it to you.
Okay. What was the name given to the Imperial program that attempted to build droid warriors to crush the rebellion but resulted in IG-88? Is it Project Starscream, Gurdon's
Ooh.
Folly, Project Flute Droid or Laressa's Folly?
Project Food Droid?
Did you just win?
I did get to 5.
Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's all. We should just.
I don't know who I'm gonna pick. Probably round things off with Luke. I'll go with Luke. I mean, you had 4. I feel like we both did.
Good game.
Yeah, good game. I feel like we both did pretty okay considering. You know, I mean, we did go through this massive stack. We skipped a lot of questions, but I mean, some of these questions, man, are so random. Like, oh, a steel card. Like, who manufactured 21B? Well, who's 21B? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. All right, okay. With that done, we have decided that neither one of us really is a true master when it comes to Star Wars trivia, but I think we did a pretty good job.
No.
No?
Oh.
Decent.
You did okay.
I mean, yeah. Well, please, in the comments, let us know if you knew any of those questions that we didn't know.
Or don't. Or just don't tell it.
I'm curious. I want to know because I want to know how many people know stuff like that, like who manufactured 2B1 and which member of Rogue Squadron said 2 fighters against a Star Destroyer.
Do you know
like
how many super fans there are who
I know, but that's why I want to hear those people be like, I know because I watched, or I know because this or that, because I love Star Wars. I love all the movies, but I mean, some of these I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, who's gonna know that? Yeah. Anyway, it is time to move on from that and to one of our favorite segments, one of our most fun reoccurring segments on this show, and that is where we dive deep into Batman's brain and pull out an idea from you, the fans. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And this week we have...
Just like Yzma, you always have somebody to sing a theme song beside you.
Is that Kronk?
Yeah.
Well, he sings his own theme song, doesn't he?
Exactly.
That's true. This time, it says, cook something. I kind of already have some ideas rattling around in my brain. Because I was thinking about doing something like that in the future anyway, but now that this is here, I definitely have to do it, so that's good.
A sandwich?
Well, I mean, we could just... Oh, we could. You could finally teach me how to do a sushi roll. Roll sushi.
Well, that was our show.
It was. Thank you for joining, and thank you for laughing at us the entire way. I'm sure you were, because it was hilarious that we did not get many of these.
Or
but
thank you for your pity if you offered that instead.
And your patience, because we know how people really get crazy over Star Wars, and hey, I'm not here to judge.
We admitted before we started that we weren't going to know them all.
Yeah.
Very open about our fan levels.
This gives us a chance now to go back and rewatch all of the movies and learn as much as we can so that we can then go forward and do another episode where we come back stronger, where our powers have doubled twice.
Assignment.
What?
No, how I feel about this is a homework assignment. Okay.
I think we should do it. But until then, it's been fun. Stay nerdy.
Cheers.